Whoa.
Hi.
Hi. We actually are. Okay, we're live for reals now. For realsies.
Wow. That's crazy.
It is crazy. And we're playing Nifis. Again,
Hmm.
you can imagine my shock. Um, when I went to go check my OBS settings, and the last thing we'd streamed was Volume 6 of this game. Very funny to see. To be like, oh wow, it's literally been that long, actually. But they did release a new update for the game. This is, of course, a game that we play quite a bit of in our off time.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh, and they released the next season update like 4 or 5 days ago. Um,
Hmm.
and it looks pretty good, actually. I've been very encouraged by the Kaizen year that they're running right now, right? Um, I'm interested to see if what's it called? If the new playlists are going to be really any good. But I've really enjoyed the new PvP mode, even if it's been ruined by sweats. um,
It is an experience.
it is a sweat fest, and there's a part of it that's like good. People were too much of pushovers previously, but there's also a part of me like, good God, it's a lot.
Yeah, it means that playing A tier in particular is really frustrating in PvP
Uh huh.
because you're like, okay, I've built a pretty reasonable, little car here. I bought maybe, an old tuner car and I put some decent parts in it. What else is everyone else driving? Oh, that's a Ferrari. That's a Ferrari. That's an Audi. How did that even get into this tier? Oh my god. Please just kill me now. And then you get off the line and everybody is gone. And there's just no hope for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or, worse, you're stuck in the crab bucket. Those are your options. Because
Yeah.
A tier is for some reason the most aggressive tier.
They added.
I don't like either of those. So, um,
I'm very interested to see how good the new Mustang is, because the Mustangs that are in game right now are pretty bad.
yeah. Yeah, they are. I don't know about you. I like the Dodge Charger. And what else do I have?
the,
I
the,
like my
the
Corvettes.
1600.
I Mhm.
There's some nice stuff in this pack.
My Camaro is okay. I don't know. I have a few muscle cars that are passable.
Oh
Um,
geez. Okay. So the league tab is a new thing as well. They added.
Thanks.
Oh my God! Thanks. Double tap. Thanks. I don't know what I'm thanking
Thanks.
people for. What did I get double tapped for? Thanks.
Thanks.
Oh, because I've got. I am back. Thank you. I'm trying to. I got thanks, but I don't know what I got thanks for. Oh, thank you for the follow. Um, there we go. Oh yeah, I did get the new follow, and then if OBS Studio is open in fucking studio mode where you have both your preview and like your test frame open, it Stream Elements double taps the thanks, and it's very annoying. So
Thanks.
so the new league system, they added PvE to the overworld finally, and there is a fucking PvE system. You have to play people to like work your way up the tier, which is very interesting. And then like you get to do like 1v1 races against the rivals as you go up.
Hmm.
And then it works under like the same underground most wanted system where when you beat a league boss, you get their pink, which is very cool. Um, and then there
And if you
is,
lose, they steal your car.
and if you lose, if they
They
stole your car, that would actually kind of fuck.
It would be terrible though, because like I've spent a lot of time working on my multiplayer
No,
cars,
I know. I
and
know.
under the impression that there was no way for me to lose them other than maybe accidentally selling them.
Uh-huh.
And so if suddenly there was a mechanic that I didn't know about and was recently added where they could just steal my cars, I would be more than a little upset.
I think I'd be a little upset too. I can't. I'm also gonna drop the volume of the things quite substantially because that was very loud. Take care of that. Do you want to
Thanks.
drop into the overworlds, or do you want to drop into like PvP? Because I really want to try. So I really want to try the drag races. One of the new things that they added, chat, they added the drag racing style, and I remember talking to Levi originally, and I was like, "Do you think they would have the balls to do like the old drag racing style, in which it's forced manual during the race?" And we were very on the fence about that. And in that time, Levi and I have both learned to use manual just in our day-to-day playing, because we've just come to prefer the control that it gives us. And they added drag racing, and drag racing has forced manual control. And so I'm just like, oh, we have a huge fucking lead up against people. It's so cool.
Yeah, if you want to start there, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, you are party lead, so you'd have to put us into.
What?
You have trouble joining me, so I just joined in your party.
It didn't even bother to check. That's crazy.
You are a mod. What do you?
Who?
What are you talking about in chat?
Me?
Yes, you. You said something.
I said didn't even bother to check if
Oh,
inviting me would work.
Didn't even bother to check. I thought you said something about chat, and I was like, that has nothing to do with this. No,
No, it doesn't. I don't know why
doesn't.
you thought that.
I don't know. Just drop us into fucking free roam and see if we can pick up a drift playlist there.
Okay, we won't. Free run.
Free run. We have to try the new. They added, the new drift tires too, which is supposed to change the way that you like how drifting works. The handling system in this game is a bit of a mess right now, right, chat? Because they added, in Volume 6, they added the Audis, right? And the Audis had a whole new, built from the ground up, totally different handling system. People were like, this is awesome. These cars handle really responsibly, and they're very cool, and we would like them for all of the cars. And apparently, backdating that is really difficult, actually. And so all of the new cars going forward are going to have the new handling system, but it's going to take them a little bit longer to backdate to the cars that were already in the game, of which there was like, 100.
A lot.
There was a lot.
A lot.
Can you kill people in this game? No. No, you really can't.
So, am I...
They shuffled the playlists! Whoa!
Uh-oh.
The fucking Dunder M is no longer the home of S tiers. There's all new playlists, like everywhere.
Oh, this is not...
Oh, I have to see. Did she survive?
You have to look.
Did she
You
survive?
have to look.
No. Oh, jeez. Cena Groot
Yes,
survived.
she-
Oh, there we go. Thank God. Cena Groot survived.
That also means the actually good, S Plus races got added. Except for Gotta Be Kidding Me. Just don't take the Think Fast playlist, ever. Just don't do that.
That's pretty good. So it looks like the mid... There's a bunch of S tier drag races here. These have got to be...
Please tell me they don't have S Plus drag races, because
there are S Plus drag races. There were also mixed tier drag playlists.
Where are you seeing the drag? races?
Rose Hill Drive, the Storm Drain, in like the center of the map. There's a bunch of drag races here.
Oh, so there is.
There's also a new A tier endurance, a couple of new just straight A tiers. It looks like A tier playlist got a complete revamp because that's where it's the north one now. The Dunder M Park has a bunch of new playlists, and they all appear to be A tiers. And there's a completely brand new A tier. Yeah, these are all new. Okay, very cool.
I have to build a new drift car, but I have no idea how that works, so that might take a really long time, and I just might not get to it today. Especially because that's supposed to be specific to the drift playlist. Right, those are the tires that are mandatory for drift playlist.
Mhm.
They might not even be good for normal racing, I'm not sure.
Oh, whoa, leg spike. Big one, Jesus. We're good.
Alright, I am putting
We
up
could chill for like... Oh, can we actually drop this and chill for like 40
Sure.
seconds because my chat's on an ad break.
Oh, tragic.
I just want them to be here. So were you thinking about doing the S tier drag then?
Mm-hmm.
These races are all pretty short, which I have to... I'm glad they kept it like that. I can't imagine that a long drag race would actually be very fun.
No.
Alright, you can put the playlist up. Is it just us?
I put invite all.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Going in raw. We love to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they added
So
the new...
can I currently... My main question is that they said that things like go live. It seems as though like the PvE races are on drop, right?
Mhm.
And so some of them aren't accessible yet, but that leads me to ask, like, what happens to the ones that have already been unlocked after the new ones get unlocked? Because it would really suck to not be able to do some of them because I wasn't here for it.
Mhm.
Oh.
This is
no
this is
idea.
very underground, yeah, okay.
It tried to tell me the rules and I just did not see it.
So you hold both of your triggers to warm up your tires at the start line, and then you have to manual shift.
Hello? Hello? Just the lane shifting mechanic has completely screwed me over because
Yeah,
I
because
was
it's totally forced. Yeah, you're on autopilot otherwise. Oh, okay.
That was really weird.
That was very strange. I also biffed like all of my lane shifts.
Oh.
Oh, you don't get to change your cars. Okay, that's fine.
Good to know.
I'm too busy paying attention to the shifting mechanic. Oh yeah, perfect shifting definitely gives you a pretty noticeable bump in speed. I can't pay attention to all this shit. Wow. I'm bad at this. What is the fuck's this HUD? This is straight from Underground, this HUD. 100%. Oh shit, you run every track forward and backwards. Okay, I see. Even though these are short races, there's lots of races in them. Okay. I picked a less than great car for this playlist.
Yeah.
Like, it's the new season stuff. There's just a bunch of new content that got added to multiplayer like 3 days ago. I'm kind of getting into it, but like, yeah, I definitely picked a bad car for this, and I was trying to figure out how to do the whole shifting thing and crashed twice because I wasn't paying attention to where I was going.
The automatic lane shifting is not great.
Yeah, it takes a lot of getting used to for sure.
Because I was like, oh, I'm just going to slide right past this car. And then it took me a million years to get over to the lane, so I just hit the car.
I gotta find a car that performs well in 6th gear because my current car does not.
I have the issue where I hit my top gear so fast, and then the game's like, all right, you gotta shift up, and I'm like, I don't have anywhere to shift up to.
I just hit 6th gear and I just stop accelerating and everybody else keeps going. From what I've seen, your like burst doesn't decay though in this mode, so you actually can carry it for some time. Get owned on the last trains.
I like to sip in the color and finally got him a baggie, you know that he fumbled it. Stop all the bitching and mumbling. Too many ways to go get it, I can't get enough of it.
I definitely didn't dislike that. Cars participate in a Drift Pro playlist, which you need the special drift tires for. You still there like that?
Yeah,
Okay. Haven't said anything for a bit.
I was focused on winning.
Fair enough. It is.
I beat you, so
I-
good to work.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I noticed. Where are the new Rich Pro? Did they just like relabel the old drift races? Oh no, they're in downtown. Okay. Should definitely try the new tires though.
Yeah, but like I said, I feel like I'm gonna have to build a car around those new tires.
I'm just gonna slap
And I
the
don't
new
know how they
tires
handle.
on one of my old drift cars and just get a feel for it.
I guess.
Oh, it locks your handling. Okay. But
Oh.
you can't change between drift and grip handling.
Well, do I get to decide how much drift?
No.
Oh. What does it lock you at then?
Mine is set at 20, but I don't remember if it was set that before or if it set that for me.
I will be the judge of this.
Oh, wow. Okay, you are... Whoa, okay.
I don't know what we're rotating, so I'm just gonna...
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
I am entering drift on a straightaway.
Interesting. Where are the drift flow tires?
I'm just ice skating. Oh, this is very weird. This is very weird. Yeah, it sure feels like I have, like, no traction. Like I'm driving on the most bald-ass tires I've ever seen in my entire life. And then if you want to straighten out, you basically have to use burst to straighten yourself out after a drift. Oh, I'm gonna go on a limb. I fucking hate this.
This is terrible.
this is, I hate this.
So, this might be a controversial take. I don't think you're supposed to do normal races in these. I could be
mean-
wrong here, but I don't think they want you to take these on a normal race.
Yeah, it sure seems like they're discouraging people. God, the way that the camera sticks to your side, too, is
Yeah.
very disorienting. have to try one of the new drift playlists to see how it feels, but like, definitely not racing tires.
I think my main concern about the Drift Pro tires is that I am, like, off the line drifting
Yeah.
without putting in any real effort to do so at ridiculously slow speeds relative to the game. And so it feels like I'm driving on ice.
It feels very much like I'm driving on ice. What's your car did you put yours on?
I put mine on S tier.
Hang on. Good thing I did the same.
I'm also not a huge fan of the sound effects.
Yeah.
They're extraordinarily loud.
And yeah, sure. Long climb all the way up the hill in the drift tires.
Please tell me this is party only.
Oh, I can make it party only.
Yeah, please do that. Thank you.
It's very strange. Oh, I love these playlists too. There's fucking 3 S tier direct pro lists.
Okay.
All right, so you get more points for being deeper in drifts, which is how it should have always worked, frankly.
You also get more points for being close to other players?
Oh shit, there's fucking... Okay, yeah, no, I can fuck with it. Ooh, hi. Oh my god, we both got we got points for twin drift there. What the fuck? Oh well, there goes my mult. There goes my mult.
Well, this is definitely better in terms of how it's calculated. It is not my favorite handling system.
I'm just totally lost. That's how drift play should have always been scored, but like... Oh my good god, yeah. I mean, my car is street spec, and if I get off the fucking tarmac at all of my grip is gone. Like 100%. Fucking off! Jesus. Oh. My fucking head is spinning. I mean, it's still a no collision playlist, so like,
Yep.
at least we got that going for us. But good god, is the fucking racetrack on the map still decorated for the fucking Porsche 75th anniversary?
Yep. It's been a year.
It's not the 75th anymore, guys. Jesus Christ almighty. How is this? How is this? Jesus. I can't drive like this. It didn't deposit my points. I had 44 in the bank. I had 44.
I think my biggest limiting factor with these tires is it radically changes how fast you accelerate and like what high speed looks like. But I am excited to mess with them.
very old school is the thing, and I get that's what they were going for. So this definitely feels like an underground system. It's been Frankensteined.
Also, when you said you had 44 in the bank, that's the amount of points you just
Okay,
have.
yeah. No, I see that now, yeah. There is no bank. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, sidewalks are still the bane, by the way.
Yep.
I keep coming out of turns facing the wrong fucking way is the other thing. Oh my god. Now I am perfectly happy to lose these kinds of playlists for the next like month until I figure out what the fuck I'm doing, because yeah, wow. The drag system, I feel like I'll come around to pretty quickly. That one's gonna take me a while.
I took that 'cause I don't know what it is, but I took it. What? Did you take it?
I took it, yeah.
Thrill ride?
Yeah.
Okay.
All units, think we have ourselves a racer here.
What?
Oh, it's forcing us to use the new car. Okay.
Okay. I will simply cope. I don't know anything about its handling or anything, so... Oh. Sure.
Sure, yeah. I'm so used to cars in this fucking game having such atrocious understeer. And they've got one of these new cars that have decent, like, steer radius.
Sure.
I'm so sorry. I didn't even touch you on my screen.
like the most blatant hit maneuver
I
on my
didn't touch
screen.
you on my stream.
Chat,
Chat,
please, chat, please
Ouch.
verify.
Chat was on an ad break, but the pod will verify. I didn't touch you.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna be vindicated by the bot. Don't worry. I'll prove my fucking innocence. Car has 7 gears. Why does it have 7 gears in A tier? A plus,
It
rather.
has 8.
It's 8!
It has 8. You said it has 7, and I was like, I want to see if it has more than that, actually. And it has 8.
It's never gonna get to that 8th gear on this playlist. On the visual, there's like no way. Yeah. I feel like I have a Levi shaped ballistic missile coming for me.
No.
Thank you for your infinite mercy.
No. That was not a grip turn? Fucking bitch! Oh well. Oh my goodness. Fuck you for your infinite vengeance? I don't know.
I keep trying not to hit you is the problem.
That was so...
Oh, there's a car there. There's a
There
white
is
car
a car
there
there.
in the middle of the white streets.
The street is not white, actually.
I literally could not see that car until it was right on top of me.
That sounds like a skishu, because I saw that car from a mile away. You were, you know, looking behind you. You can just say that. It's okay.
What's looking behind me? Why would I need to do that? What?
Gotta defend yourself from third place.
Oh, fuck all the way off.
What?
Okay, well that was the most scuffed way I've ever taken that turn in my entire life. Right as I was coming up that first big turn, I just lost traction and entered a drift turn.
Yowzers.
thing has 8 years stock. It's crazy to me still. I really want to get my hands on the new Mustang, but
I do too. It does cost money.
it costs real money. Yes.
It costs real money dollars. If you have real money dollars and would like to see Angie drive this car, send it directly to my bank account and I will drive it for her.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Why can't they send it to my real money bank account? And then you could drive
Because
it for me.
What?
I'll buy you the battle pass. He will give me the money.
Go buy me the battle pass? Wow! It's actually called the Speed Pass. Do you even like this game?
No.
Called it the wrong thing. No! Just here for clout.
The lack thereof, yeah.
What the fuck? Oh wow, this car really does not like being off-road. Good to know.
It really doesn't.
Hi, howdy, hey.
Ow! Did they fuck with the fucking burst nitrous values? Because I was not getting... Oh jeez, my fucking camera stops working. Hello? Camera? Froze on a very unfortunate frame of my face. Hi. Hello? Camera?
Hi. Hello?
Camera? Camera. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. My camera's super... Oh! We're having some significant technical issues, rather. So weird.
We'll be right back after these short messages.
Apparently. There we go. Okay, I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. We're cool. We're cool. I don't
Welcome
know.
back from the break.
I don't know when it broke, but I was looking real ugly there for a little bit. I would really like to do another drift, or another drag, rather.
Sure.
I'm still smiling over your fucking, yeah, you know, you're just only in this game for the cloud comment. Like, yeah, no, I want fucking Criterion to invite me to the content creator, like, discussion club, specifically so I could introduce terrible systems that's gonna kill the game, actually.
Yeah. I want Criterion to invite me to their like content creator parties, just for the free snacks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, personally, I'm just there for the snacks. Hey, Levi, do you have any insight into, you know, the new drift mechanics? Yeah, hold on.
I got some insight into these goldfish crackers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you have a preference on what
No.
drag race?
No.
No.
No, you know, they're all kind of the, you know, straight line
They're
variety.
more
so
like a. I'm asking you what kind of tier you want, smartass.
Preferably any of the ones that go in a straight line.
Fine. This one's an A plus, an S, and then an S plus. I'm just curious. I'm drag curious. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Is that anything?
You can just say you're a cross-dresser. It's okay. Oh, damn. There's gaming happening here. I believe that I'll at least look cool in this car.
Very least, I do like the fact that there are people who are actually watching the race for once.
I have no idea.
What the fuck? It just shunted me 2 lanes that time. That's not fair. That wasn't okay.
So there's a Nissan Premium Edition that's at these drag races, right? On the right side.
Yep.
I need you to confirm with me, is there a bisexual pride flag on the back of it?
I will take a
Like,
look the
yeah,
next
you
time I
have to
can.
look next time. Oh, I did not realize that there was a little green bar on the side that tells me what a perfect shift is.
Yes,
That
there
is
is.
news to me. It's been hiding. It's been hiding.
It's been
from me
hiding.
this whole
It
time.
has. Yeah, no, I found that a while ago, and I was like, oh, that's cute. And then I just didn't say anything about it. I'm sorry, I thought you saw it too.
No, it's green on green. What makes you? Oh,
It is light green on light green. Yes, you're correct.
I am going to. Let's do this.
that a Nissan?
It's a Nissan, yeah.
A Nissan.
Yeah. Lighting's bad.
Yeah, I didn't get a good look.
It's the one on the left, on the right side.
I saw the car you were talking about. I couldn't see the. At that time, I was looking at the perfect little shift indicator, and it lied to me twice. Oh, it kind of does on that back left quarter.
Yeah, it's on both sides.
It's at the very least bi-colored.
Is it possible to get level 3 nitrous on start?
I have to imagine not. I'm hitting perfect. I hit perfect at least twice there. In this car, for whatever reason, it was just like, no, you didn't.
S plus A.
I actually know which car to bring.
I do.
Bring this one. Largely just because, like, if I can't bring the 488. The 488 is a monster. Like, that's definitely a pie flag. Yeah, no, you're right.
It's alright. I'm always right.
I don't know if you're always right. You know, be careful over there.
I am always right.
You're catching up. I can see you catching up now.
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
Close.
Yep.
Oh, it's not a flag, but it is bi-colored. Yeah.
Didn't know that was possible.
What? What happened? What happened?
Over you.
What happened? What happened?
I pit maneuvered you. I pit maneuvered you so hard.
I was trying a little bit to get in your way there. I don't think it worked.
No! No, it could let me do that! I was like, alright, yeah, I'll just, you know, try and get over and see if there's a way that I can sneak past her. And then I was like, oh, if I, like, move over too much, I might collide with her. And then it spun you like a top. It was impressive with how much force I switched lanes and just how sideways you went as a result. Oh my god. It was so funny.
Got eyes on some asshole.
We'll see. I kind of fuck with the drag races a little bit. I'm kind of into them.
I don't know. I have this concern that is like, there's a certain point where you're just kind of like, there isn't catching up.
That is the thing.
But I noticed,
yeah.
right? It's like, and I know that's kind of the point, but I don't know what makes a car good for the drag race at the current moment, because my thought was, well, I want a lot of gears so that I have a lot of opportunities to get that perfect shift boost, but I also want to make sure that I accelerate at a reasonable rate through all of those gears in case I get stuck on one of them or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I keep having this issue where I hit my top gear and that's it. And there's no downshifting at that point, and there's no upshifting at that point, obviously, and so now I just kind of cope for the rest of the race.
Yeah. There's also definitely a couple times there when I don't know if you just can't get perfect shifts when you're in your first like couple gears off the line, right?
I'm not sure.
Because I just was not getting them.
I have a lot of questions about the drag race mechanic. And I don't know how to get answers to those questions either.
Sorry, I had to take a bite of my ramen.
Dude, I love ramen. Soup's pretty good too. Hmm?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want to try one more.
Dirt race?
Yeah, one more dirt race. This is the pure S plus list.
Alright, we're durging it.
We're durging up. It's gonna be just the two of us. We're durging it up. Pure S plus all the way. I'm gonna bring the GTB just because I'm curious to see how she'll perform.
I am going to say I think mixed tiers are better for drag. Just because you can't switch cars mid-race.
Yeah. It's all the way at the end of my fucking list.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I'm going to have a bad time.
You have a Lancer in this tier?
Yes, you know I have a Lancer in this tier. I showed you.
I feel like I've only seen it maybe just the once then.
I've raced in this car. It's surprisingly good.
Sexual Nissan saved me. My perfect window for this car is so fucking small. She's screaming. Oh Lord, she's screaming. Whoa! What the hell happened?
I had nowhere to go, so I tried to go where you were.
And I was there.
And you were there, believe it or not.
Oh wow. Oh my god, I'm sorry if I did that to you.
I don't know. There's nothing I could do differently in that situation. There was a wall of cars, there was a literal wall, and then there was you. I'll just shove her over, I guess. These fire barrels that are on either side look like they're out of Half-Life 2.
They look old.
They look really old, yeah.
Oh, they do look very old. It's a very short one. Damn.
Bless me, baptize me cocky. Love you ride and I like jalopy. Wet up your pussy like pipe or your jeep. Slap up your body when you ride in my deep.
Turns out, having a really fast car. Turns out cars that are already kind of good are still good in drag races. That's good to know. Going through that final turn, my car put off visual effects like I got a grip turn. It's interesting. Okay, yeah. Getting airborne in these kind of races as well is a fucking nightmare because the car wants to glue you to the monorail, right? Mm-hmm. And of course you get off, and then it's like, oh, you're supposed to be back here.
I didn't take it.
I think I've liked what we've seen so far, but I kind of have this weird feeling in my gut that I think this has been like, I think the least streamable update we've ever had, because like, I'm sorry, I was not trying to run into you there. I was actually trying to slow down.
Dispatch, we got eyes on that racer you red flagged.
In what way?
Because like, the new drag races are cool, but like, unless we want to do all the new A tier regular races, right? That they added into the game, or do some of the new S pluses, but we did those last volume, right? So it's like, oh, there's the two new playlist types, which are kind of cool and novel in their own right, but definitely not something I want to do for like 3 hours straight. Mm-hmm. And like, last update we were able to do a lot of the PvP stuff, and that was fun, right? Do the dedicated PvP stuff.
I took this.
Sure. I could only use the stock card for this, but sure.
Oh wait, oh yeah, it's deny. Never mind.
I don't know, just this weird feeling of like, I feel like I've seen what this update has to offer, and I'm glad for the variation, but I also can't do just the new stuff for like 2 to 3 hours.
Sure.
We've only been going for like 1, so I would like to go a little bit longer, of course, but I don't know. Unless we want to drop into like, if we dropped into PvP, what would we do? We just do like the new, because the lists that are going to be up is either I know already what the list is going to be up. It's going to be like anything, or it's going to be exclusively the new races specifically made for the new BMW touring car, right? Or exclusively drags, right?
Calling all cars.
Those are going to be the choices.
Yeah, I don't want to do any of that, so.
And I don't really want to do any of that today. Maybe there's like a dedicated tier playlist right now, but like, I want to see what happens because I've almost completed the level 12 thing here for like the Waru challenge. Mm-hmm. I want to cap that out by doing some more near misses against parked cars, and
Where
then
do you see the Waru challenges?
If you
do I have to be in the garage?
I suppose you do. It also shows up whenever you do anything that's towards the challenge. It's like, get 5 grand in free roam, which you've done, do a drift pro list, which you've done, and then you have to do 25 near misses against parked cars. Shit, yeah, okay, so I did the challenge, and then it sends me a list to a EVE versus Waru. See what this is about. Oh yeah, I have playlists that I can take against Waru. It's just 2 drag races in B tier. But I can invite... It says I can invite people to, but you cannot invite people to it. It drops you in solo. Okay. Very interesting.
No more Section 8.
Would say, after doing drags at like S and S plus tier, doing drags and B tier is really boring actually.
I bet.
B tier drag kinda sucks. Face Warrior himself is putting up a challenge. It's not just like a face roll. I actually do have to play the video game to beat him. Alright, well that's done. And that's it. This little thing here, it's like Racer X. Do you think Racer X is going to be driving the BMW? Do you think they're...
I don't know.
Did you take this?
No, I'm doing the Waru challenge.
Sorry.
I don't know if I have a good enough D tier for this. I'm just using the Buick from one of the old volume, like rewards. Funny because it's actually a drag car.
I think so long as you're at the wheel, you could probably take care of Maru or Waru.
My green bar is lying to me. That's weird. Oh. Huh. The UI for it is on the left side, and I thought it was the one on the right side.
Oh, yes, it is the one on the left, yes.
Well, because sometimes it seems to line up with the one on the right side, but on this car, it's only the one on the left side. That's a perfect shift. That's weird. That's a weird looking UI.
Yes, we typically for the Unbound streams, Skylar, we tend to be pretty closed door for these, just because this is like Levi and I's comfort game, and we tend to just kind of chill, talk about it as we do it. Need to. You could bug Roxy and Dale to play this game more because they're always looking for excuses to, and they never do because Mira doesn't spend a lot of time in this game, unfortunately, even though she's had it for longer than either of them. Big stretch.
كلامك زي الحبر في قلبي عمره ما يتمسح قالوا عليا فاشله بس انا معديني لعب وازح دلوقتي يسمع اسم التافه يجريك مني شبح your favorite rapper طلب مني في فكس تتجرح حاولوا يمنعوا النور عني يزق فتشرخ شيلك جيم على كتافي بدي شكل استثنائي مش لاقي لي حل تاني yeah I show you what the kid made of and I really like to brag when I how but every time they hear my music يقول حد عندي وكل يقول لي
I've got a ping on my phone.
Ping.
Ping. Angst. Angst. Ew. Artsy streaming, okay. I see. I see.
I see, I see, I see, I see, I see.
You need to listen, we taking over, this not no competition. Ready to go, crazy and slow, turning up the
Yeah.
ignition. Cause I'm never backing down, yeah, in any condition. My stomach rumbling and I'm hungry and vicious. My intuition is telling me just sit back and chat. But I ain't finished. Lost, but I'm like no tomorrow, had to preach
Oh,
on raps.
is that it?
Yeah, you just do the 3 and then that's it.
Wait, do I have his car now?
No, you only get it for the boss of each tier, it looks like.
So there's no way I can get Waru's car.
Waru's car was already previously in one of the speed passes.
No, I know. But I didn't get that speed pass, so I'll just never have Waru car.
So you would have to buy the catch-up pass, which they offer now.
Oh, it's true. They do have those.
They have the makeup passes, which just gives you everything from any pass that you've missed. But I know for a fact that getting past tier 10, you get Ross's car because they put it in the patch notes. They put it in the patch notes like, hey, you could finally get the pizza car. So stop fucking asking us. And all these, I assume these other tiers are not like, you don't get locked out of a tier for not finishing it. I imagine it's just like a, hey, we really don't want people finishing the entire league like day 1. right?
Yeah.
So, like, we're gonna stagger these out on a weekly basis, right? It looks like.
I mean, fair.
Which I get. I think you had previously talked about this, where it does feel like they're kind of trying to like lock certain bits of content out from people until certain periods of time. And you were not a huge fan of that.
This is something I was talking about with Helldivers.
With
I had a
Helldivers,
bigger
yes.
issue with this in Helldivers because they have a currency cap. And what that means is I save up all my nice juicy creds, right? And then I do another mission and I don't get any more creds. But if there's nothing for me to buy, I have nowhere to spend those creds either.
Yeah,
And what
there's
this
still no
means
money
is that
saved.
because they have that currency cap, I am forced to play the game to unlock new things every time new things are added. And I understand why they would want me to be playing the game in order to unlock things, but it makes it really frustrating for certain items, right? Like if I want to get a very specific item from the battle pass, especially if it's at the end of the battle pass, that fucking blows. That blows. And it works in the other direction of if I've been saving up a lot of currency and I've bought every item and now I don't have anywhere to spend it, I don't have a reason to play the game because now like accruing number is not an option. I know that I'm at the maximum number of item, so there's nothing to collect. And sure, I could keep doing the same mission over and over, but eventually that's going to get boring. It, in a weird way, reduces replayability if there is not active support for the game. And I have a lot more I could say about that, but no, I don't have much issue with Need for Speed making it so that you can't do all of the new volume all at once. That's fine. It's different than them preventing me from buying the new car unless I play all of the new volume. That's different. Right, because if I wanted to, I could buy the premium battle pass for Need for Speed and just play enough of the game to unlock that, but I will already have the money necessary to buy that car and build it if I so desire. And the reason that I'm so frustrated about this in comparing Need for Speed to Helldivers is if I had to save up money...
Playlist up.
I grabbed it, I grabbed it.
Sorry.
If I had to save up money to buy parts and cars, but at the same time there was a cap, I would not build a single car in this game because it would make it infinitely more difficult. This isn't a drag race, is it?
No. This is the newer S Plus races, the playlist that doesn't have You've Got to Be Kidding Me. So this is Dark Knight,
Yeah.
the other one, and then like the one that goes through the city, and then the one with the big off-road section.
So, and the reason I wouldn't build any cars is because I wouldn't be able to experiment as much, because I would have to save up for each individual part I was experimenting with, rather than saving up for just buying a bunch of parts at the same time. And this does transfer over to Helldivers, because if I'm trying to make an interesting team comp, and I have to save up to buy specific parts, or weapons in this case, and stratagems, and I can't save up to buy all of them all at once, why are you hitting me?
Again, on my screen I didn't. I was trying there. I'm sorry.
It's really frustrating. And the difference is that you can't sell things in Helldivers to get points back either, so it's very hard to accrue points that you've spent, unlike Need for Speed, where if I make a car I don't like and I don't see the car ever being a car I'll like, I could just sell the car. I'm sure I don't get back the full value. I don't know what wrecked me there. I don't get back the full value of the car that I built, but I at least get back something if I don't like that car. I can't sell the autocannon if I hate the autocannon.
Okay,
Now,
whatever
oops.
did to you.
What?
The poor autocannon. You're always taking your anger out on the autocannon.
I don't think that's true, considering I don't talk about the game at all anymore.
That's fair.
I don't like the game anymore. If people were to ask me to play that game, it would have to be very specific people at this point, for one. But for two, I don't know. You'd have to convince me that they fixed the game enough. Especially after the PSN thing, I'm good. I think I'm just gonna have it sit in my Steam library. Very cool.
I think it's going to continue for me to mostly be like, it's a game that I'm done grinding. I think it's mostly going to sit there as like the social game that I play, I think.
At most.
It's the game that like I go to some of like my streamer friends and they're just like, hey, we should play something sometime. Do you have Helldivers? And I'm like, of course I've got Helldivers. I'm like, cool, let's play Helldivers sometime. Right? And that's a different like social experience for me than like socializing in say like Foxhole or Final Fantasy is, because those are very different kind of socializations as well. Speaking of Final Fantasy, what are we playing more?
I don't know. I need to lay down. I'm very sorry.
Oh, okay. You feeling alright? They're gone. I'm going to round out this playlist, folks, so that I can get the money and experience and whatnot for the past. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done, anyways. To be fair, I said to Levi, I was like, this is a tremendously not very streamable patch, and I think that holds true. I like the things that they add, but because I don't know, it'll be a nice little variance of things that I do as well, right? As opposed to like, oh, this is a whole new birth of content. I don't think we got any new link ups this patch. And again, that's not me saying like, oh, this patch has no content. This patch has plenty of content. It's just not a block of content compared to like, oh, they changed all the playlists one time, or they added PvP, or they added link ups, right? Stick around, because we are gonna potentially raid out if there's still people here. I do have a raid target today. I'm just looking at something very intently in the window. I love driving manual in this game now. It took a lot of getting used to, but now that I am, it feels so good. I have so much control over my car now. It's actually a bit insane. It has turned, specifically it's turned this car, which previously was like one of my best S tier cars on paper, or S pluses on paper, but in reality controlled like a fucking wild horse that you couldn't steer worth a damn, and now I feel like I have a ton of control over it, and I'm like, this car fucking rocks, actually. I do not remember this race being this long. I don't know what I was playing there. I'm out of it. I'm so out of it without the banter. Okay. Doesn't help as well that it's like 85 degrees in this room. Ah. Fucking the air conditioning, like the air conditioner thermometer is downstairs. And so it gets hot in here, especially when my door is mostly closed. And I'm gonna open a window after this. I really do feel it immediately, the way that these cars handle differently than everything else. I was really hoping that this patch would introduce the new handling model for all cars. I was pretty crestfallen when I saw that they were like, yeah, we have one dude who does all the handling stuff, and he was working real hard this month on the new Drift Pro system. So backdating the new handling model to all the new cars, or to all the old cars, wasn't gonna come this patch. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I get it. Dude was busy. But still, it would make me feel... It's just one of those things where it feels like these cars in particular have a really strong advantage over everything else in the game, particularly when it comes to any kind of grip mechanic, because they're just so much better. It was an assessment that Levi and I had when the patch when Volume 6 first came out and we first got introduced to the new car mechanics. They were like, these cars feel crazy good, both in that they're like very responsive and not understeer like all the other cars are, but also like mechanically they feel like they're very strong cars in any kind of race situation. And they are. This one in particular, the fucking A10, the B10 or whatever this is, or the S10, is a bit of a fucking monster in S Plus and S tier. And a lot of that's just because it doesn't suffer from the same like grip issues that a lot of other cars in the tier handle have to like deal with. And I feel like if there were more cars, I'm just completely fucking it. that if there were more cars that form this way, they have a lot more fair competition on their hands. And then sometimes these cars just don't fucking turn, though. Ugh, sometimes. Because I'm used to the understeer. I'm used to every car understeering like a fucking maniac. And then it's like, oh yeah, no, I actually respond when you turn the wheel. And I'm like, that's no good. Let's see here. Yeah, we are definitely done for the day. Look forward to sometime this week, hopefully. I'm gonna do a couple of birthday streams. Okay, I see. So this actually does bring that up. I do have a game lined up that I want to do the birthday streams for, the belated birthday streams, because I just was not available last month. It's not going to be a week like it was last year. It's probably only going to be a day or two. But we're going to raid out. I'm going to send you over to a buddy of mine, Carius. He's going to be playing Mercenaries 2, which is a game that I had not thought about for some time, until I started playing it again. I was like, wow, yeah, I remember this game. I remember this game. This game was pretty cool. 1 second. Fucking, he's still getting stream prepared, so we're gonna get there pretty early. Be nice, kids. Raid this person. All right, we're gonna be done for the day. So goodbye, everyone. Bye. See you later this week, when I'm gonna scream my brains out at a game that took me a long time to finish last year. Bye.